Hi everyone, this is Niyati from Backinzo. In this video, I'll show you how Backinzo lets you replay your strategy step by step. So you can find what's working and what's not before risking your real actual money. So backtesting gives you numbers, but simulation shows you entire full story. So Backinzo supports two test modes. One is simulation and other is backtest. So in this video, we'll be focusing only on the simulation. Simulation can be run for any selected single day only. Here you can practice, you can improvise your trading skills, and this is very good system for discretionary traders. Trainers to show their concept to their students. Traders can use this to match their results with the live execution of the day. Okay? So under this mode, Backinzo will try to create the same environment as live for the selected day only. So suppose I want to go ahead with simulation. Okay. So here you can choose any date of your choice you want to simulate. So here from this date calendar, you can choose any date of your choice. So suppose I'm going ahead with let's say 14th August. Okay. 14th August is Thursday. I want to just see how my strategy has performed, right? So here from this calendar, you can choose date of your choice, okay? Simulation always works from 9:15 to 3:30 for the selected date. Okay, you can select the strict timing checkbox. See, this is the strict timing checkbox, which is just placed adjacent to the calendar. Okay, so if this is ticked, then simulation will work strictly from start and the square of time of the selected portfolio. And if no portfolio is selected, then this will take start time and the square of time on the basis of all portfolios. Okay, so suppose I want to strictly check only from the start day and start time and the square of time of the selected portfolio. So I'll just click this. Okay, now I'll just load a sample strategy. So what I'll do is I'll just click on this multi-leg grid, click on add portfolio, done. Okay, so this window will come in front of you, which is a create portfolio option portfolio window. Okay, so here under this default portfolio setting, you can choose any symbol of your choice. Suppose I want to go ahead with Nifty. Okay, here you can choose any strategy of your choice. So suppose I want to go ahead with short straddle. So I'll just click on it. From the predefined strategies, I have chosen short straddle. So two legs of short straddle, that is ATM CE cell and ATM PE cell, has automatically got populated, right? So here you can set target of your choice, stop loss of your choice, and if you want to concatenate, okay, if you want to create a chain of strategies, and then you can set any action on the target as well as on the stop loss. Okay, so this is the list of it on the target as and on the stop loss. So if you want that if the target of this particular leg gets achieved, then I just don't want to stop, I just want to execute other portfolio. Okay, so you'll click on this. And if you want pyramiding, suppose the target has been achieved of this particular leg, so I just don't want to square it off, I just want it Backinzo to keep on pyramiding, okay, so that my profit gets enhanced. Okay, so here you can choose pyramiding. And if you want to start any other portfolio, if the target of this particular leg gets achieved, then you can choose start other portfolio. Okay, so here I'll just set the premium basis target, and similarly for the stop loss, I'm going ahead with the premium. So you can set there are multiple options available on the target as well as the stop loss. That is on the basis of premium, on the basis of underlying, strike, delta and theta, which we'll talk later in other videos. Okay, so here I'll just set on the basis of the premium, the target and the stop loss. Here I'll set the target value as 15 points. Okay, you can set on the basis of percentage as well as in the points. Okay, so here the stop loss is I'm setting 10 points, 10 points or 10%, up to you. Okay, now here under execution parameter, you have to set the start time and the square of time. So as I said, that simulation always work from 9:15 to 3:30 for the selected day. So here the start time is I'm okay with 9:20, and the square of time is 3:25 p.m. Okay, so just name this particular portfolio. It's XYZ. I'm naming it as XYZ and click on the Save Portfolio button. Okay, and my portfolio is saved with the name XYZ. You have to just enable this by ticking on this checkbox. It's done, right? Now, click on this Recalibrate button. It is very important before you perform any test mode, be it simulation or any backtest. Okay. Click on the recalibration. Under grid locks, you will find that recalibration has been completed with timestamp. Okay, so this is how it works. Now, under simulation, you can create, you can execute, you can adjust, you can square off and manage portfolios like you do it live under Stoxo, which is live execution engine powered by Algobaba. Okay, so what I'll do is just click on the recalibrate button. I have already chosen the date from the calendar, that is 14th August. Strict timing, because when it is ticked, the simulation will work strictly from start time and the square of time of the selected portfolio. Now click on this play button. See, done, right? With the time stamp, you will find all these tradings and the warnings under this particular grid logs. Okay, now if you see, the status is under execution, right? It will either show you monitoring status or under execution status. Now click on this particular plus button. Okay, twice you have to just click on this button in order to expand the option portfolio. So you can see these two legs, that is CE and PE, with their LTPs, that is last traded premiums, lots, leg quantity, because it's a Nifty, so 75 is the leg quantity, average entry price, entry filled quantity, status, that is, as you can see here, entry is completed, but this particular leg has been completed because the exit type is stop loss. That means the stop loss of this PE leg has been hit, right? So here the status is showing that it's completed. And here if you see this CE leg, status is entry completed, right? Now see the exit type on a stop loss. So both the legs hit their stop loss, right? Here if you scroll down this grid logs, you will be able to see everything with the time stamp. Okay, at what time what happened, right? What happened at what time? This is how you can see every detail, every single detail under a simulation mode, you can say. Okay, so simulation will honor all the strategy and the user settings. Okay, suppose you have set any settings on the strategies. Okay, suppose you have set any max profit or max loss or any profit locking. So simulation will honor all those strategy and the user setting criterias. Okay, you can see under order book and positions, as you can see here. Okay, like you are trading in live. So once you are ready with the portfolios, you can just select this particular date from the calendar. Okay, so this is how simulation works. Also, at the start of any test, simulation or backtest, you can see this yellow color clock moving, right, and showing you the exact date and the time to show where the test has reached. If you want, you can move this clock using this mouse. You can just drag it like this. Okay, so if you see here, I am recording video on 16th August, but because I have chosen 14th August as my simulation date, so 14th August 10:31 is the time where my test has reached, right? So simulation supports pause button, then stop button, decrease the speed, which is rewind, and increase the speed, which is forward. Okay, simulation supports a speed between 1x to 100x. So if you click on this button, you can see this speed going from 1x to 32, 42 and so on. So you can use the forward button to increase and rewind button to decrease the speed. If you want, you can type speed manually too. See, the actual impact of the speed depends on many factors like computer speed, how many portfolios you are executing at the same time, and how many portfolios were expanded. Okay, so if a speed is more than 8x, then you cannot edit or you cannot make a copy, you cannot mark it as completed, you cannot part entry or part exit. So these features you cannot do if the speed is more than 8x. Okay, I'll just quickly showcase it to you. Now if you see here, I reran that particular strategy again, and I'll just click on this and increase the speed to 16x time. So if I click on this edit button, I won't be able to, okay, save portfolio, no. But if I just so I'll just decrease the speed to, let's say, 1x. Okay, then if I click on the edit button, I'll be able to edit any of the fields and just click on the save portfolio, right? So this is how you can do the changes, editing, make a copy, mark as completed, part entry and part exit. All these features you can do if the speed is below 8x. Okay, so if you haven't tried simulation on Backinzo yet, go ahead and explore it. It's the best way to understand your strategy before going live. Hit the like button if you found this useful and drop a comment if you have any query. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye-bye.